everyone. I wanted to hop on today to, first of all, thank you for your patience as everyone figures out how to handle something that I don't think any of us could ever have predicted would come. Like I've said to you many times before, I never thought I'd close every single library all at once in one day. And I think that our entire world is grappling with what does it mean to shut down? And now we're starting to ask ourselves, what does it mean to ramp back up? So I sent you an email on Monday after the governor's press conference. I wanted to get that out to you because if you watched the press conference or you read the governor's plan or you read any of the news articles, you'll see that he mentioned libraries, which none of us knew was going to happen. And I was pretty surprised, thrilled that he believes we are essential enough and important enough to put us in the reopening plan. But with 4 days away from his announcement until Friday when we're allowed to reopen, it just frankly isn't enough time. We need more time to plan. We need more time to talk to you about the possibilities of coming back. We're not ready to deal with all of the books and DVDs on our hold shelves and all the holds that everyone's been placing. There's a lot of logistics that go into reopening. So I wanted you all to know that we are not opening Friday, and that stands. We are not opening Friday. When we open is still unknown. We have a phased reopening plan, which has us starting with what most of us in libraries are calling curbside service. So that's no one coming in our buildings, but it is people coming and picking up their holds and also requesting any material that are checked in on the shelves. And I met with the city manager yesterday, and we are going to begin curbside service Monday, May 18th. So that's about 2.5 weeks from now, which should be plenty of time for us to get ready to offer curbside service. As you can imagine, there are a lot of logistics that go into figuring out curbside. We all left a month and a half ago, and we left all those books on the hold shelf. We turned off notifications in Polaris, and we just sort of walked out the door. So we've got to ramp all that back up again, and we need staff. So I want to let you know that a new survey is going to go out sometime this week. If you have been waiting, you said no in the last survey, and you're interested in saying yes, now is going to be your opportunity. I do want to say again what I said about the first survey, which is you may or may not end up at your normal place of work. At this time, we think we're only going to offer curbside at 5 of our locations, so not everywhere is going to be open. So if you want to come back to work, you need to understand that you may be working on projects that are not part of your normal daily routine, and you most likely will work at a location that where you don't normally work. When we open our doors to the public, like I said, is still unknown. There's a lot of different data points that folks are looking at. They're looking at infection rates, they're looking at hospitalization, they're looking at recovered rates, and it's just too soon for us to have a date for when we reopen. But I do want to let you know that when we do open our doors, it will be with limitations in place. And we will talk more about that once we know when that's going to happen. But we're not just going to open our doors and let people flood in like they used to. There's going to be restrictions on possibly the amount of time people can stay, how many people, all of those things that you've been hearing talked about by grocery stores, and now are being talked about by restaurants who are thinking of reopening this week. So I want you to know a couple of things to wrap up. One, we're planning the reopening. We'll start with curbside on May 18th. What comes after that is known, but the timeline is not known. So there will be more information to come. Keep an eye out for another survey if you're interested in coming back to work. And if you have any questions, as always, about how to code your time, about the emergency sick leave that's now offered for childcare, any of those things having to do with your personal life, your personal timesheet, your personal time, please do reach out to your supervisor. And if they don't know the answer, they know where to find it. If you haven't checked out all the incredible offerings that we have online, we're doing Spanish classes, we're doing story times, we're doing cooking demos. We have a book club with almost 200 members. We've really stepped up and are serving our community in unique and unexpected ways. And well, I can't wait to open our doors again and serve our community. I know our community is taken care of by the team of staff who are working on these online offerings. I just want to thank you as always for everything that you do for the community, even during this tough time. And I hope that you and your family stay safe and healthy. Talk to you later. Bye.